you cannot get what you want because deep inside you think that you are unworthy of it. No matter how hard you try, no matter how much you try to get it, but you will not get it unless you fix your self-worth first. This might come as a surprise to you, but the reason why you haven't manifested the dream life that you desire is because deep inside you believe that you are unworthy of that life. Which is why you are not only self-sabotaging your goals and steps needed to achieve them, you are keeping yourself away from them. You need to understand one simple, but unfortunately not easy to implement concept. You are worthy of the best things in life. You do not need to accomplish XYZ to feel and be worthy. You can feel and be worthy just as you are right now in this moment. Unfortunately, most of the time we choose not to feel worthy. For example, when you deprive yourself of sleep, when you party all night, when you indulge in junk food, you are automatically showing everyone that you do not consider yourself worthy. If you cannot consider yourself worthy, how can everyone else around you see your worth? How the universe can respond to you if you're not seeing yourself as being worthy? How can you attract a good partner that is worthy of you and your attention if you do not think that you are worthy and if you do not pay good attention to yourself? How can you attract a good job opportunity if you do not consider yourself worthy of one? How can you attract a good collaboration opportunity, for example, if you're a content creator, if you do not think of your content of being worthy of that collaboration opportunity? You have to fix your self-worth first. Now, unfortunately, fixing your self-worth is easier said than done. It won't happen overnight. It is actually a fluid journey that you will be on for the rest of your life. The most important thing that you can do for understanding your self-worth and essentially fixing it is intentionally practice self-love and self-care activities. It has to come from the perspective, mindset, and intention of knowing and understanding that you are worthy of those activities. Do not treat them as chores. Your mindset should be, I get to do this. I am worthy of this. So I'm going to get myself those nice, good quality PJs I wanted, for example. They will improve my sleep quality, which would allow me to wake up feeling refreshed and rested the next morning so I can have a great, productive, and fun, fulfilled day. I get to make myself dinner or do my meal prep because I know that it will nourish my body with quality nutrients that it needs so I can have enough energy to do all the things on my to-do list. Let's talk about some aspects that will help you on your self-worth journey. Inner work for self-worth, journaling and shadow work. Pinterest is your best friend to find journal prompts, and I made a guide on journaling, so you can start there. Seeing a therapist. Honestly, this is so beneficial and good for your mental health. So please look into that if you have health insurance, or maybe your doctor can give you a referral, or maybe there's free resources that your city, province, state, country offers. Practice affirmations. There's a ton of affirmations that you can find on Pinterest. You can actually practice reaffirming them. So Spotify or YouTube will have a lot of videos, playlists. You can just listen to them in your headphones, but make sure that you practice those as well. Meditate on your self-worth. So you can find guided meditations on YouTube, Spotify. So make sure that you implement that as well. Keep track of all your wins. This is seriously so important. Write them down. Create an album on your phone with all the good things that happened to you, with all the good things that you accomplished, and revisit that album often, especially during the times when you think that you are completely unworthy or when you feel down, sad, or depressed. Practice gratitude to yourself, others, and the world around you. Thank yourself for finding time and doing a workout. Thank your friend for listening to you and giving you support when needed. Thank a stranger who smiled at you. Be genuinely grateful. And you can either write this down in your journal. For example, I call it 10 good things. And I always try to find 10 good things that happen to me throughout the day and I write them down. Act on your dreams and goals from the perspective of being worthy of them. This changes not only your vibe, energy, whatever you want to call it, but also your attitude towards the actions that you need to take to achieve those goals, as well as the outcome. For me, it reflected in spending more time with editing and filming videos. Instead of just like doing it on the spot, I do my best to do a little better every time. Essentially, I realize that I am worthy, meaning if this is worth my time, then I would have to make sure that there is high quality to the best of my ability, obviously. Otherwise, what's the point? I need to showcase everyone that I pride myself in creating high quality, worthy content because I consider myself worthy of creating such content. Get to know your values. Understanding what your values are will help you live in a more meaningful way. Habits and routine. Set a tone for your day by listening to your favorite music. So create a feel-good playlist and listen to it every morning. Implement healthy habits into your life. So for example, waking up early and meditating or journaling or working out or stretching instead of checking your phone first. This is honestly so bad for you if the first thing that you do is just grab your phone and start looking at notifications or going on like TikTok, Instagram, checking your emails, messages. Your first hour sets the tone for your whole day. So why would you want to self-sabotage your whole day by going on your phone and getting immediately triggered or frustrated or disappointed with something? Have a consistent routine that you love and that works for you. I have a detailed video on how to create a routine, so you can start there. Your surroundings. Surround yourself with people who genuinely support you and share your wins, your desires, your dreams, your goals and aspirations with them. And make sure that you support those friends as well. Unfollow all the accounts on social media that make you feel small and insignificant. And instead, find people who inspire you and motivate you to love yourself and be your true, genuine self. Quality over quantity. Invest in good quality things for yourself. So for example, buying yourself a better quality linen or organic cotton bedding rather than having, a dozen of like low quality ones. Also, certain fabrics actually raise your vibration. So for example, linen, and they will allow you to vibe on the same frequencies with the things that you want to manifest. And not to mention that you will actually feel amazing and empowered when, for example, you wear good quality clothing and it honestly makes you feel like, like $1,000,000. Your me time. Do things that you are naturally good at, and it will increase your sense of self-worth. So for example, you're good at cooking or you're good at painting, or maybe you have great flexibility. So do those things that make you feel good because you know that you are good at them. Enjoy activities that make you feel good. So for example, it could be something like making yourself a cup of coffee and just sitting and enjoying that in peace and quiet, or watching your favorite YouTuber, or watching a favorite movie, or going for a walk. Do those little things that make you feel good, especially when you feel down. Go on solo dates. This is such a great experience to get you to know yourself, to practice act of self-love and self-care. And if you're a complete newbie, I also have a guide on solo dating, so make sure that you check that out. If you got to this point, thank you. I'm actually going to tell you how self-worth helps you manifest and attract the things that you want and desire. I posted a video about how I finally got MacBook that I've always wanted. I did talk a little bit about how hard it was for me to get it, not even from the financial perspective, more of perspective of self-worth. I genuinely thought that I don't deserve it. I've been dreaming of a MacBook for probably like 10 or 15 years. I always wanted it, but everyone, literally everyone, was stopping me from getting it. They were like, oh, you should stick with Windows, you know, like what's the point? They're stupid, they're silly, like you don't need it. And I kept listening to them. I kept listening to their advice because I think that they knew better than I did, which sounds extremely weird to say now that I think about it. I'm more aware of it. I desperately needed a laptop. I'm actually doing school right now, and I started this YouTube journey, so I know that having a laptop will definitely help me to improve my video editing quality. Moreover, I love graphic design and I completed a few courses, so I like to play around in Figma or Photoshop, and I know that I can also create passive income from that skill. So essentially for me, MacBook would be a good investment. And not to mention that my current laptop, love that thing, but it's over 10 years old and it's extremely slow. So I can't really do anything on it, really. Like I can't work, I can like browse the internet, but that's about it. Like I can't launch the Photoshop or, you know, edit videos. It's going to be extremely painful and time consuming. It also makes sense for me right now to buy a MacBook that I always wanted, because since I'm currently enrolled in school, I can benefit from the education pricing, which actually saves me a few $100s. So it actually took me months to get it. I would add it into my basket, I would remove it, I would add it, I would remove it, and this would go on and on and on. I would browse other laptops. I was actually thinking of buying a Lenovo laptop, and there's nothing wrong with Lenovo, like don't get me wrong, there is nothing wrong with any laptop. But I was like, oh, you know, maybe I don't need a MacBook. Like, you know, who am I to have a MacBook? Maybe I'll just get this one and then I'll get a MacBook down the road. But then I'm like, why would I essentially overspend by buying a laptop that I don't want just so I can buy a MacBook a couple years later? Like, the way my brain was messing with me was completely insane. I finally, like, it took me a few days to actually reflect on it in my journal as to what's actually stopping me from getting that MacBook. But I finally did it. I needed like a sign from the universe, which was absolutely silly, but I needed something. Like I needed some kind of reassurance that I'm doing the right thing. And deep inside, I knew that I was doing the right thing. If you are debating or hesitating, for example, like with a big purchase like that, and if you think that you need to achieve something or be something other than what you are right now, stop that. Whatever that you want, if you can afford it, if that makes sense for you to have it, go and get it. You fix your self-worth. You understand that you are worthy of the success you're trying to manifest, which means that your actions will resonate with it. They're going to be more intentional and of higher quality. You will stop half-assing things, excuse my language, because what's the point then? You're going to willingly and mindfully pay attention to when you're working on your tasks and goals. You are going to work on actually improving the quality of work that you do to the best of your ability, instead of trying to achieve everything at once. You will align with your values and you will work on the goals that matter to you, not the goals that society wants you to achieve, not the goals that your parents want you to achieve, not the goals that your partner wants you to achieve. You will be working on the goals that you want to achieve. You're also going to change your mindset around actions that you need to take to achieve those goals. Instead of saying, oh, I have to do this, you're gonna say, I get to do this. I get to showcase my creativity, my knowledge, and my unique perspective to this whole world. Instead of trying to achieve a million things at the same time, you start working on that one goal. And trust me, other goals or dreams or desires that you're trying to manifest will follow more effortlessly. Once you understand that you are worthy of the best things in life, you will stop settling down for less. You will stop settling down for a bad relationship. You will stop settling down for a toxic job. And you will stop settling down for a life where you feel insignificant and you think like it has no meaning. You will start working on your goals. You will accomplish your goals. You will accomplish the life that you want as soon as you start working on your self-worth. Start implementing those things one by one. Do not go crazy into trying to implement everything at once, but devote one day for one little thing that you can do. So, for example, this could be your homework. On Monday, you're gonna journal. On Tuesday, you're going to write 10 good things that happened to you. On Wednesday, you're going to meditate. On Thursday, you're going to practice affirmations. On Friday, you're going to buy yourself something cute, something nice, something little. On Saturday, you're gonna go on your first solo date. And on Sunday, you're going to show yourself some self-care or self-love by just spending the day relaxing, unwinding, and doing something that you love. So good luck with that, and I really want to know how it went for you, so make sure that you share this with me. You can send me a DM on Instagram, you can tag me, you can send me an email. Make sure to check out my socials. Make sure that you like this video and subscribe to my channel. I post videos every Sunday. Thanks so much for watching. I truly appreciate and value your time. I'm hoping to see you in my next video. Bye.